Hello, my name is Matthias Kretschmer. I'm the co-CEO of BPMD. A recent study has shown that over 70% of organizations have either already started or plan a digital transformation. However, the study also shows that most of those organizations are struggling realizing the expected business value and achieving the targeted performance at the right time. And that's exactly the area where business process management can help if used the right way, leveraging appropriate accelerators. That's the topic of today's discussion. I'd like to start with a general comment on the importance of process for performance in the digital world, then focus on accelerators to achieve that performance using process management, and conclude with a few comments on the necessary methods and tools. Organizations are struggling, adjusting to supply chain disruptions, to managing customer and employee experience in our new and modified business environment. And they have challenging resetting their strategy. And to address those and many more issues, many organizations look towards digital transformation. And therefore, it's a bit concerning that one of the big industry analyst firms found out that only 1% of organizations have their processes enough under control so that they can realize the full potential of digital technologies and achieve the performance results that they're looking for in the time that is required. And that's the reason why process and process management has become front and center of such digital transformations. Process management is nothing else than the management discipline that moves your strategy into people and technology-based execution and does that fast and reliably. Process management helps you to get your processes under control so that you realize the value from your digital transformation. But how do you put such a process management discipline into practice? Well, you implement it just as any other management discipline through the appropriate processes. And in our case, through the process of process management. That process of process management consists of 20 to 30 sub-processes that can be segmented into three major groups. There are processes about focus, there are processes about improve, and there are processes about sustain. Focus means that you concentrate your activities on those high impact areas that matter most for your organization. And BPM helps to identify those. Improve means to improve in a context, in an end-to-end process context, so that you don't fix something and break two other things. And that you leverage the appropriate methods and tools and approaches for those improvements. And last not least, business process management helps to sustain the achieved benefits and make sure that we keep our processes on track. A well-implemented process of process management delivers significant value addressing the issues that we briefly discussed before. It delivers quality, efficiency, agility, the necessary compliance, helps to innovate, but also helps to conserve good existing practices. But all of that only really helps if it's delivered in the appropriate time. Time to value has become front and center of digital transformations, and with that, of business process management. And therefore, the use of appropriate accelerators has become very important. That's our next topic. I mentioned that company needs to figure out where to focus on. And interestingly enough, an organization only competes through 15 to 20% of their processes. 15 to 20%. But most companies don't know those 15 to 20% high impact processes. And that can be changed pretty pragmatically through a process impact assessment that basically links your processes to the value drivers that need to be realized to achieve your strategy, and calculating a weighted total impact for each process lets you identify what are the most important processes that need to be addressed through sophisticated innovation, optimization, and digitalization initiatives. And those high impact processes with a low maturity level, so that means we are doing worse than other organizations in that field, these are the ones where you get most value out of your digital transformation. And concentrating on those helps to avoid boiling the ocean. And that is one of the biggest challenges that companies have when they start such a transformation journey. How do we figure out what to transform and what to keep as is at the moment, so that we don't create a chaos in our organization? Once we know where to focus on, we of course need to start to improve, to understand the as is process, and to understand where the improvement opportunities are, and especially where digital technologies can really help and can really bring value. And a way to do this analysis more efficiently, faster, is the use of so-called business process reference models that show how a set of digital technologies is used in a common and good practice in the context of a specific business process. For example, how the underwriter process of an insurance company can be supported through a no-code platform and existing functionality, so that it increases the performance of our underwriting. And those reference models show then very quickly where you have improvement opportunities in your existing processes, but they are also the perfect starting point for the design of your to-be processes. Instead of making things up from scratch, you use that common practice as a starting point and apply it to every profit center or business unit where you have, in our example here, such an underwriter process. And in a major insurance company where we used that approach, we could reduce design time by over 50%. And we could make sure that we achieve best standardization across different profit centers. Those technology-based process reference models are still not that widely available in the cases where we use that in a insurance company, in several technology companies, in a biologics company. We created those reference templates in collaboration with involved technology vendors, like in that insurance example, with Ancork, the vendor of a no-code platform and products based on this no-code platform, but similar approaches can be done with other technologies, like how RPA in conjunction with an ERP system can improve your procure-to-pay processes. Those reference models show the business impact that digital technologies have, and that is key for determining the expected benefits and for driving the design of your processes. Once you have a formal model of your as-is and to-be processes, another important accelerator can be used, and that's a simple, pragmatic simulation of processes. And that means you add to your process models some key attributes, times, probabilities, and we made the experience that you can get that information in a reasonable quality through pure interviews. So again, very quickly and pragmatically. And for to-be processes, you can even get many of those required time attributes through the help of technology vendors who can tell you times required for transactions, and you can do quick tests and get a rough estimation. It's not here worth spending weeks and months doing sophisticated time studies. Through this very pragmatic approach, you can get in a few days or maximum weeks a very clear picture about the expected performance change of your business processes. And in our insurance example, we could show that it was possible through that new digital platform and the combination of a couple of other digital tools like a document management system or some RPA components, you could reduce the administrative effort by 80%, and with that the overall process cost by almost 50%. And while doing that, improve the scalability by a factor 9. And all of that based on a design that reflects the capabilities of your digital technologies. So you really have a realistic pictures, and based on data that people in the organizations are behind, because they have provided that data. And that means you have input for the rapid development of your business case. You have the information you need to prepare for your change management. And you have the information you need to drive the configuration of your technologies and the development of additional modules as far as this is required. Another way to get quick insights into your business process so that you can plan for appropriate performance improvements is the use of process mining tools. And those tools are used to load existing system logs of systems that support the process into the tool, and then it shows you trends, interesting information, and it shows how a process is executed today. And that technique here, an example that we used in a telecommunication company to see how their purchase requisition to goods received process developed over time. That technique can be used in the analysis of a process if the process is already automated, so that we have that system log information available. However, it can also be used to control your process after your digital transformation, when you have all your technologies in use, so that you see, do we really adhere to the process we define? Where are deviations? What do we have to change to overcome still existing bottlenecks? Where can we still improve our performance? All those insights you get through those process mining tools very, very quickly, a major accelerator, especially to sustain the performance of your processes and manage it in an ongoing way. And to sustain and manage your performance, the most important aspect and biggest accelerator is an effective but simple governance model, often integrating process and data governance. And that means the definition of appropriate roles like process sponsors, process owners, stewards, how to use support organizations like the Business Process Management Center of Excellence, but also the underlying governance processes, the governance bodies that need to be created, as well as the infrastructure, the method and tool infrastructure that we need, like the process mining environment that we just discussed. And that infrastructure topic, that's the last part of today's discussion. And if we look at our process of process management and the topics about focus, improve, sustain, then there are four major groups of tools that you would use to digitalize your process of process management. Also, process management in today's time cannot work any longer as it did 20 years ago. Traditional techniques like Lean or Six Sigma need to be moved to the next level through appropriate digital tools that support process management. And the focus area is mainly supported through prioritization and portfolio management tools. Example is the BPMD application that helps you to identify the high impact processes based on a specific strategy, that supports the reach out to the different business units to collect the information about the maturity of those processes, definition of appropriate transformation portfolios, and the management of the value realization. So those tools help you to keep very, very efficiently the right focus of your transformation. Then, of course, very important, process modeling and repository tools that help you to define and capture the structural information about your business processes, so that you have a clear baseline, a target to work towards, and that you know how you are going to achieve your performance goals. And to support the execution of those processes, you implement internet-based automation and integration technologies to basically bring your processes on the next level and realize the design that you have created in your modeling and repository tools. And then last not least, your process mining and intelligence tools that help in selected cases in your process analysis, but that become very important for the controlling and sustaining of your benefits and your business processes. And about 25 years ago, I started introducing first of such mining tools here in North America, and it was not a big success because even good to be processes had big parts that were little to not automated. So process mining didn't deliver all the information we needed. Now in our digital world, that has changed. Now every process has a whole set of digital technologies that enables and supports it. And that's the chance for very effective and very efficient process mining. So a topic that has gotten really hot and I believe will be a very important part in this digitalization of our process management. And the core of that is basically a tool support of the entire life cycle of your business process. The definition of your process type in your modeling and repository tool using techniques like BPMN, business process modeling notations, and appropriate hierarchical structure that starts with the operating model and then ends in your process model. Then the execution platform that is configured based on those process models, and many of those platforms are also based on the same modeling technique, so that you can use your structural process model as a starting point and refine it so that you configure your platform and develop missing application content based on those models. And once you use then that platform to really enable and execute your processes, you have your mining environment that shows, well, do we really work as we have defined? Are there deviations? Why are there deviations? Do we meet our performance goals? What can we do to accelerate our performance? So you have basically the possibility to get ongoing insights in the life cycle of your process, and with that, through your governance organization, a permanent access to adjustments and changes of your business process. So that's core architecture around the process life cycle. Very, very important. And with that, we are at the end of our discussion. We have heard that it's key to focus very carefully on what really matters, to identify the high impact, low maturity processes, and which of those are of a low maturity level, so that they really, really need attention to make our strategy happen. And to have an eye on how those focus areas change if you have to adjust your strategy. Then we need a very efficient analysis and design of our processes, process reference models, technology-based process reference models are a great accelerator doing that. Really recommend using those. And once you have created your as-is to be models, then you want to, of course, evaluate what is a realistic performance increase. What value can we get out of that? And ways of doing that is the use of process simulation, which is part of basically all of the key modeling tools like Signavio or like ARIS. So that you evaluate in a pragmatic way your process opportunities. And as we have seen, you also leverage mining techniques to do so. And those mining techniques help then to move to the fourth point, the sustainability and the to keep processes on a track and do that very effectively, leveraging those tools, but especially having a good, well-working process and data governance model in place. And I can say, to make all of those happen, that is something where this digitalization of the process of process management also helps to make that happen in a remote environment. All the accelerators, the methods, the tools can be easily used in a cloud-based remote delivery mode. So perfect even for difficult situations. So I hope I could give you a bit of food for thought. If you have additional questions, feel free to check out some of our publications. You can find them all for free on our webpage on www.bpmd.com, or drop me an email, or even better, let us know and we set up a call and discuss how those accelerators can help your organization. Thank you very much.